can a machine actually be creative? I mean, really, truly creative. It's the big question on everyone's mind with AI blowing up right now. But what if, to get to the real answer, we've been asking the wrong question all along? We're about to dive into a framework that could totally change how you see creativity for both us and the machines. So, you've seen the tools, right? They write stories, they make incredible art. It's so easy to just label them creative machines. But is that really what's going on? Before we can answer that, we've got to take a step back and make sure we're not getting tripped up by the question itself. I mean, this is the fear, isn't it? If you're a writer, an artist, a musician, a designer, you name it. There's this little knot in your stomach wondering if these things are just tools or if they're actually replacements. And look, that's a totally valid worry. And it's what makes this whole conversation so urgent. But here's the big twist. What if the real issue isn't what the AI can do, but how we're defining the word creativity? We throw that word around for everything, right? From a clever meme to a breakthrough in physics. It's kind of fuzzy. To really get a handle on what AI is doing, we need a much sharper definition of what we're actually talking about. And that leads us right here to the heart of this explainer. We're going to unpack a really simple but incredibly powerful framework that lets us sort creativity into different buckets. And trust me, once you see this, the whole debate about what machines can and can't do becomes so much clearer. It just clicks. And here it is. The magic number is 3. According to researcher Margaret Bowden, creativity isn't just one big blob of a thing. Nope. It can actually be broken down into 3 very distinct types. Getting your head around these 3 categories, well, that's the aha moment that unlocks this whole puzzle. Okay, first up, we've got combinational creativity. You can basically think of this as the art of the remix. It's all about taking ideas that we already know and smashing them together in a new, interesting, or surprising way. You know, like a chef creating a crazy new fusion dish or a DJ mixing 2 totally different tracks. It's connecting the dots that are already there, just in a new pattern. Second, we have exploratory creativity. Now, this is about working inside a known system, inside an existing set of rules, and pushing it to its limits. Picture a jazz musician doing a solo. They're not inventing a brand new scale or a new instrument, right? But they're exploring every single possibility within that structure to create something that feels totally fresh and alive. And finally, the big one, transformational creativity. This is the rarest and, honestly, the most profound. This isn't just about bending the rules. It's about throwing the rule book out and writing a completely new one. Think about Einstein's theory of relativity. It didn't just add a new chapter to the physics textbook. It forced us to rethink our entire understanding of the universe. This is where the game truly changes. Okay, so now that we have our 3 buckets for creativity, we can finally put AI to the test. We can create a proper scorecard. How do today's creative machines actually stack up against these 3 types? The results are, well, they're pretty fascinating. And here's how it all shakes out. For combinational creativity, the remixing, AI is an absolute superstar. It gets an A+. It's seen pretty much the entire internet, so its ability to mash up existing ideas is just off the charts. Now, for exploratory creativity, it's a fantastic assistant. It can spit out 100 different logos in a minute for a human designer to look at. But when you get to transformational creativity, creating something genuinely new, it just hits a brick wall. It's completely incapable. And this quote from Ku-Ping Sheng just nails why. What these AI models are doing is giving us a super sophisticated weighted average of everything they've been trained on. It's like the ultimate, most powerful remix ever created. But at the end of the day, it's still a remix of stuff it's already seen. So here's the bottom line, the key takeaway. A machine's power comes from its massive dataset, its experience. It can find combinations a human might never dream of, just because our own experience is so limited in comparison. But its creativity is fundamentally, completely tethered to the past, to what already exists. Which, of course, brings us to the most important question of all. If AI is the undisputed master of the remix of the past, then what's left for us? What is that uniquely human spark that these machines just can't seem to replicate? And when you put it side by side, the difference is just, it's night and day. Machines are the masters of combining what was. Humans, we are capable of transformation, of imagining a totally new future. AI needs that training data. It needs a past to draw from. Humans, we can create something from nothing, without any precedent. That's the whole ballgame. Because really, when you think about it, true progress, the stuff that pushes humanity forward,
the scientific breakthroughs, the artistic revolutions, it all comes from transformational creativity. That is where the future is actually built. And that just leaves us with this final thought to chew on. While machines get better and faster at rearranging and remixing everything that's ever been done, the incredible power to create a truly new future, an idea that has never existed before, that's still a uniquely human spark. The only question is, what are we going to do with it?